Hello there! We have got a reaction to the very first AFLW finals game of Season 7. Melbourne v Adelaide, arguably the biggest finals game of the lot. How good will the game be? I'm about to see right now. These videos do get blocked now, so unfortunately it's just going to be me pressing play, and then you can also watch it on the side, so get the video up on a different screen, I guess, or the same screen, depends what you're watching it on, and then we can press play at the same time. Then you can watch it while I'm reacting. 3, 2, 1. You heard the click. That's when I press play. Right from the 0. Let's go. So I said last week, Melbourne and Brisbane are the teams to beat. Although Adelaide are one of the teams that can beat them too. Oh! Oh! I was gonna say, I really like that yellow kit. That's really cool. Whoever designed that, bravo. That is incredible. What a start! What a start! This is that finals experience. They've won what, 3 flags now? They did have a head start, of course, but still. 3 flags. Speaks volumes. By the way, I think I mentioned last week that Brisbane hadn't won a flag, but they did. They won once. I forgot about that. All I remember was like they lost 2 finals. Adelaide have had a very good first quarter. Although, I was going to say maybe a Melbourne goal here might be good. They can still get one. It's all good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Tackles are flying in. That's what we like to see. She's still going. This is Carlton's training ground, right? They're not in the finals, but I'm sure they'll be happy that the D's are struggling in their backyard. Maybe it's the Carlton curse. Finally. I think I asked this last week. Is there a score review board here? I'm curious. Even if there isn't, like, can it not be done remotely? Either way, I think that was a goal. That's a goal as well. Okay. Maybe there's some wind. Maybe the wind going that direction is favouring the team shooting that direction. Because that's how it's been the first half. What a comeback. It's been all Melbourne this second quarter. So far, this has not disappointed at all. I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, Melbourne are one of the more entertaining teams to watch in AFLW. And then you got Adelaide, who have, they've always been pretty good to watch in this comp. You put them together and you have a great game. What a shock! Go on. Yeah, there you go. I'm intrigued to see how Geelong and Richmond do, though. They've been surprise packages this year. That may have been a missed kick, but it's gotten to the intended target, I guess, and there's a goal. Of course, the video is 5 minutes again. It's always 5 minutes, no matter how good the game is. I like how they're showing a lot of that. They're showing a lot of good tackling in this game. Okay.
about 2 in a qualifying final in a clutch stage of the match. That sounds
10 points, 13 minutes.
Done really well in front of Sarah.
Another goal, and it's
Then emerged with the footy.
a big mountain for the Crows. Not that they can't do it, but against a strong Melbourne side, it will be hard to climb that mountain, especially unanswered. Well, credit to Melbourne, they've smashed it since the bad start in the first.
McKinnon gets plenty of purchase on it, only as far as Purcell. Up and under. Mackin just has to reel it in, tries to get out of the Thompson. The Jones tackle does so. Zanka reading it best, carries out.
Go on.
Zanka just needs to get back.
Ah, beautiful. Good finish. That's it. Yeah, I mean, it's it. That's it now. They've just skipped the rest of the game. Fair enough. Well, that game did not disappoint. Not one bit. Not one bit. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. I really enjoyed that. I think, like, I mean, there's been better games, but I think I enjoyed that the most, apart from Hawthorn's wins. Apart from Hawthorn winning, I've enjoyed that the most. That was a very good finals game. I love finals footy, and in AFLW it's also pretty entertaining, and I expect it to be a bit more competitive as well. In terms of like more of the teams competing, in terms of the 8 teams in it. Obviously, it was less than 8 before, but you get the point. As I said though, Melbourne and Brisbane, the teams to beat. So far I'm right with Melbourne, although Adelaide did have them on strings in the first quarter. And I'm sure Adelaide will be back, as long as the Lions don't lose in the qualifying final. I'm fairly certain the Crows will make a prelim. But you never know. Anything can happen. But as I already said, I am intrigued, very intrigued to see how Geelong and Richmond do, because they have done better than I expected. Maybe you guys saw it coming. Maybe you guys noticed the draft or the trades and whatever. You may have noticed the squads improving for those 2 teams. But I did not see it coming at all. So the fact that they were both, competing for a top 4 space, and one of them actually getting that top 4 place, is actually pretty impressive. So I'm very intrigued to see how each of them do. Although one of them has the Lions, which is extremely tough. But we'll see how that goes for them. So yeah, there you go. I don't like cricket, by the way, but when there's a World Cup on, I tend to check who's winning. I've noticed that England v Australia got cancelled because of rain. That's to me, that's very ironic, because in England, we have rain all the time in England. Maybe not all the time, but in the summer, you get some heavy rain. Winter, you get some heavy rain. You can't escape it. So for me, it's ironic that in Australian summer, rain stopped. Rain jeopardized the 2 teams' chances of the semi-final. That's actually quite. I mean, I guess, was it in Queensland? Because obviously your summer's like your rainy season. I don't know anything, but what I'm also intrigued by is I think today England play Sri Lanka, and if England win by any margin, runs or wickets, Australia are out. I don't even like cricket, but I think that would be quite funny. What's even more interesting is, maybe for me, maybe not for you, but for me, I live in England, born in England, raised in England. I consider England my home, but my family's home is Sri Lanka, which is my heritage. So it's England v Sri Lanka. You're probably wondering who I'd support. Probably England, actually, but the rest of my family, they're definitely 100% Sri Lanka. Even though I don't like cricket, I'll be very intrigued to see what happens there, and I'm fairly certain you'll probably see this video after that cricket game, so I'm very intrigued. But if it does happen, you might see a video of me laughing at it. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.